Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Nottingham Forest Career Mode. In this one there's 4 matches as we go through the entire of November, and we start off against Charlton, then we also play Cardiff, Bolton and Preston. And we start off away at Charlton, but there's no changes to the team as we go with our normal formation with Oliveira starting, even though he is struggling to get goals, and hopefully we'll get another win away from home and cement ourselves in the top 6. And we start well. A poor pass from the Charlton defender goes straight to Henry Lansbury. He feeds in Oliveira on the left hand side, puts the crossover, Williams on the end of it, blocked once, but then he follows up with a goal. 4 minutes in, we need to get these early goals to settle ourselves a little bit, so we go 1-0 up early on, and Charlton are struggling. They are the lowest scorers in the division at the moment against the best defence, so really 1-0 early on, really we should be looking at getting a win now. And as you can see here, this is a chance for them early on though. I'd lose the ball pretty sloppy to be honest, and Vettekele hits it past the post, so they get a chance early on, but hopefully be able to get another goal. There's some great play here. Lisa Williams getting the ball again, who scored the first goal. It's just 1-on-1 with the keeper, not a great angle, and it's saved pretty easily. It was straight at him, and then from the corner it's a bit of a scramble really, and it ends up flicking off a defender and hitting the crossbar, so nearly went 2-0 up there. But Mendes, another fantastic player for us, cuts inside, hits the shot, and I thought it was in at first, but it went just past the post. And again, confusion in the defence from Charlton. You can see why they are the lowest scorers and probably one of the highest conceders in the division. They are, I think, the bottom at the moment, so they nearly conceded again there. But Oliveira here, really good play to hold up the ball. He does that really well. Gives it to Williams, who then tries to bring it inside, gets past the player. Plays it inside for Tesha, yeah, and it's blocked, but it goes straight into the arms of Henderson. But I think that is half time, yes it is, and it's 1-0. Let's be honest, it was a good start, so I was happy with it, and hopefully we'll be able to continue that in the second half and get the win. And if there's anything I've been trying to do in this game, really, in this season, it's been trying to get a good balance between my attacking and my defending, because to be honest, I don't feel like I'm scoring enough goals even though I'm quite high up. I'm just not conceding many either, so it's not been that exciting. So I'm trying to get a bit more attacking. As you can see here, I do get a few attacks at the start of the second half. Williams has been great since he's come in for Ward, but it was intercepted and cleared there. But he gets on the ball really well, and hopefully I'll get a few more goals as the season goes on. And really there, Oliveira should have controlled that and buried it, but Oliveira's only got 1 goal still this season, so I'll bring on a Sambalonga just to see how he'll go on. I think I'm going to use him more as this episode goes on, you'll have to see. But you can see there, he gets a chance early on, but he seems a bit sluggish. I don't know if it's because he's not been playing games or if that has any impact, but he doesn't get his shot away there. And Mendes, this is a fantastic run, look at this. He goes past about 3 players, they can't get anywhere near him, but his cross is intercepted. So we lose the chance there, but Charlton don't get many chances, but that is one. I mean, to be honest, we really should be stronger there and not letting him get the shot away. But Williams comes off. He's been probably the best player in the last 5 games, probably the most improved, because I didn't use him at the start because he wasn't that effective. But he comes off for the player that he did replace in the team, Jamie Ward, who hasn't been as effective as the season's gone on. And another chance here, probably their best chance actually, as the ball is played across the box and Bentley just punches it clear and then manages to hold on to the follow-up. But here Tesha giving it to a Sambalonga, and again it just doesn't get his shot away early enough. So it ended 1-0, and to be honest I was happy with that. I'll take a 1-0 away from home, especially at a struggling team. You know, I don't have to roll them over, but we should be scoring more goals. So I'd like to be scoring at least 1 or 2 more in a match, just to make it a bit more exciting, because we are going up the table, and we also get the news that David Vaughan is away on international duty with the team that I got an offer from to manage at the end of the last episode, but I decided to reject it because I want to keep the focus solely on Forest at the moment, and Lenglet is concerned with his role at the club, so I'm going to have to use him a bit more, because at the moment I'm just using him in the training, trying to get him as high as possible, even though he is the same rating as some of the defenders I have currently, and a bit more training at the moment. And Bentley is getting close, and Sambalonga, also goes up to a 73, but I'm hoping that Lenglet and Bentley will go up soon. So we go into the next match with Cardiff, no other changes, and hopefully we'll get another win at home and extend the run that should hopefully cement us in the top 6, like I mentioned earlier. And Cohen here, an early chance, just like in the previous game, but it's punched over by the goalkeeper. And there Lansbury, one of the highest scorers in the division, the 3rd highest, or joint 2nd should I say, with Ross McCormack. And then a cross here is headed straight into the back of the net by Mendes. I don't understand how he gets headers, but there you go. But another early goal, so I was happy with that, because to be honest, if I don't score early, I get a bit scared that I'm going to either draw the game 0-0 or lose it later on in the match. But they have a chance there. Cardiff are a good team attacking wise, but we break really well here, and Oliveira He's really good at linking up with other players, but that was a poor pass, to be honest. You should have done better with that. Then Ebersilio again, giving it to, I think it might be Cohen. No, it's Oliveira, sorry. And then he cuts inside. He should be scoring this. This is why he's only got 1 goal so far this season. It was straight at the goalkeeper, so I was disappointed with that. Then Lehigh, who plays really well attacking with Cohen as the 2 fullbacks, gives it to Ebersilio, and he should be burying that as well, but he doesn't. I seem to struggle on one-on-ones, to be honest. But this is a good bit of play as the ball's put into Lansbury, but he has his shot deflected wide. And then Lansbury again cutting inside, turning away from the defender, hitting the shot. Again, straight at the goalkeeper. I think it's because of obviously the shooting settings that I've got. I think it's on semi or manual. I can't remember. I think it is semi. But that's how it ended at half-time. Another 1-0. And to be honest, I don't mind at this point to grind out the win because they are a good team and they have a couple of good chances here. Great bit of play on the edge of the box, and it just flies past the post. Then again, they did really well attacking on the flanks, and that was a good ball in, to be honest. It just managed to go to Bentley, but a great bit of play again, and a poor ball. I do that quite a lot, and it is annoying because you feel like you're going to get a chance, and it just goes behind the player. But then Kenwyn Jones, who's a big presence up front, has a header that just goes wide. Then Ebersilio here just managed to get the shot away, but is blocked before he can do it. Then Mendes again picking up the ball, really tricky in the box, drills it across the face of the goal, and Lansbury should be sticking that away first time, but he dawdles on it, and it goes wide. And then Andy Reid, who hasn't been playing much for me, comes on for Mendes, and he has a free kick basically straight away. You thought he'd be burying that, but it went past the post, and then I give the ball sloppily away in the midfield, or just outside my defence really, and to be honest I thought that could have been a penalty, but it wasn't given. And then another chance, as I was not playing well at the end of this game, so I wanted to try and get another goal, but we did win 1-0, and to be honest I'll take that. A bit disappointing because of how the start to the game was, but again 1-0 I'll take it. They only had 1 shot on target and I had 5, but that seems to be how it's going at the moment, so we have some more training. Longer and Lansbury again on with Lenglet and Bentley, and the growth is pretty mixed, to be honest, although Lenglet does go up, but he was pretty close to going up in a couple of stats anyway, and he got a D. I mean, 4 Ds there in 1 C, it's pretty disappointing. Also get an international offer from Canada. I'm not going to take that. I've just rejected really the biggest one that I got from Wales, I think it was. So I wasn't going to take that. And we had another game away at Bolton, who are a good team, but I changed the formation because I wanted to get more goals, so I changed it to a 4-4-2, but with 2 defensive midfielders and 2 attacking midfielders. And to be honest, we started poorly. Like, this was awful. I'm not used to the system, clearly. And Bolton did have the better of the early chances. I mean, there wasn't much in the way of chances, as you can see here, already 26 minutes in. It was just shocking, to be honest. There was nothing happening. So I decided to change it, and I think it was 4-4-2 diamond, because I was struggling on the wings really badly, and not like Lansbury wasn't working on the right hand side either. But Bolton continued to have chances, and this sums it up. It was just a poor ball. It was such a scrappy game. And another bit of play here down the right hand side, and a poor ball in. This pretty much summed it up for the entire first half, although there is a fantastic chance here for Amiobi as he cuts inside, and then he gets another chance here. This is the closest that any team came, and he shows a good bit of strength there and hits the post, and I think this leads straight into half time. Really disappointed, to be honest, because I want to be scoring more goals, and like playing one up front, it doesn't feel like I'm going to be scoring more. But I changed back to my formation that I'm so used to and that I seem to be playing well in, and Williams was sacrificed to bring in Assombalonga up front. So I bring him on at half-time for Assombalonga because he didn't seem to do much at all. And we do press a bit better at the start of the second half. You can see here a great bit of play from Ebersilio, giving the ball to Tesha, but it is cleared away. And then Mendes again, cutting inside, gets past about 3 defenders here, and 1 tries to tackle him. But again, shooting in the middle of the goal, I just never score them. And then the ball over the top here. It's a bit of a scrap. And Lansbury picks it up, hits the shot, again straight into the arms of Amos, the goalkeeper, or Amos, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. But I was looking away for 1 second here, and they took the ball off of Hobbs, drilled the ball in, and Arias hits it into the back of the net. And to be honest, I had no confidence that I was going to get a goal back now. But I tried to go attacking, and we did get some more chances. And this is probably the best chance that I did get for the entire match so far, as Lansbury was fed in really well by Oliveira, but it goes just over the bar after it hits the goalkeeper, and Heskey, playing for Bolton, gives it to Pratley. Another good chance again, but goes straight into the arms of Bentley. And here, you wouldn't believe it, Lehigh in the 90th minute goes into the box, and we get another penalty. it's a bit ridiculous the amount that I get. I think it's like my 8th penalty, or maybe the 7th or something. This is why Lansbury's getting all his goals, and he buries yet another. He hasn't missed one yet. I think it is his 7th from penalties this season, and his 10th goal overall. So that tells you everything about the goals that I'm scoring. And it finishes basically straight away, and it felt like a win. I was going to say win then. It felt like a win as we drew 1-1, and I didn't have a shot in the first half. That's how bad I played, to be honest, with the change in formation, but we ground out another result and the unbeaten run goes on, so I was happy about that. And a bit more training. I think it's the same players as last time. Yeah, and Bentley goes up to a 73. It's ridiculous. It's gone up. I think he started at a 69. It's now up to a 73. So his value's going to have gone up a lot. But Liam Trotter's loan has expired. He's a player that I didn't use that much, to be honest. So I wasn't too bothered about the fact that had happened. I'm wondering when the other players' loans are going to expire, because I'm pretty sure that Williams expires is a short-term loan, so that should expire soon. But again, still the best defence in the league. Only conceded one more goal since last time that visual came up. But Preston have an early chance and they blaze it well over the bar. And some good play here. Oliveira giving it to Tesha. A good chance really, but an easy save for Kirkland, even though it wasn't towards the middle of the goal this time. And again, some great link-up play. This is why the formation works for me. It just works all the way through the middle with the midfielders, the attacking midfielders, and then Oliveira. Again, a chance in the middle of the goal, though, that I don't take. And a pretty good chance this is for Preston. And it's headed wide by Welsh, who had a couple of chances. And that kind of sums up the first half. Nothing really happened, to be honest. It was a bit stop-start, but we had a couple of good chances. I felt like I was playing better than the Bolton game anyway, when I had no shots in the first half. And then Tesh here, great bit of play, pulling it back, dribbling past the defender, but he absolutely takes him out from behind, and it's another penalty. I can't believe it, and he's sent off for it as well. I thought the sending off was a bit harsh on Bailey Wright. Like, he goes through the back of him, but I feel like a yellow card and a penalty was pretty much as much as it warranted. And Lansbury yet again, that must be his 8th now in a row without missing. It's pretty ridiculous, to be honest. So we go 1-0 up early in the second half, and Preston don't really give much in response. Vimal there just putting it straight out, to be honest, from across. It happens a lot with the AI. A great bit of link-up play there between Tesha and Oliveira. That's what's so good about my attack. And he just buries it into the back of the net. It's too much power for the goalkeeper to stop, and a great celebration yet again for Robert Tesha. And we go 2-0 up against a struggling team. I think they're just outside the relegation zone. A good chance there, to be honest, as they kick it against the defender, but I managed to clear it. And a good chance again. Yeah, my defenders are absolutely nowhere, and Johnson gets a chance, but Mills does get back at him, and he goes past the post. And a good bit of play. Mendes again, really dangerous on that left-hand side, cuts inside, passes it to Ebesilio, trying to get a shot out, does, but it's blocked. We really should have gone 3-0 up there. I feel like it was a good chance to do so. Ebesilio again, bringing it through the midfield. I feel really confident dribbling with him because he's just so strong, and you can see here, play gets absolutely clotheslined trying to get to him, but I just can dribble just for absolutely ages with him, and he takes the shot. And this was a goal for Preston, but it was disallowed for offside. Johnson again, getting behind the defence, but he is clearly offside. That's the closest they came, really, because it was pretty close on the offside. But here, Oliveira, he's brilliant up until he has to shoot. And it was a good save, though, that time. It was a good chance. And that's how it ended. We finished the game as 2-0 winners. We won 3 out of the 4 games in this episode, which is fantastic. And that will cement ourselves in the top 6, I'm pretty sure now. And they had no shots on target, and we had 5 on target, so it's good to see. And Lansbury, the top scorer still, with 11 goals now. We scored two more penalties in this episode, but Williams is cashing him up ever so slowly. He's getting a few goals. And Nelson Oliveira is now the joint top assister with 4. And that shows where he's been good this season with linking up with the other players. And Bentley and Lansbury still the joint highest performers of the team. And yet, as you can see there, we are 5th with 2 points inside the playoffs now, which is good to see. Hopefully we can cement ourselves there. And these are the games in the next episode. We have Rotherham away, and then Middlesbrough at home, who are in the top 2. I think I just saw. I can't remember. And then we've also got MK Dons away, so 2 pretty poor teams you'd have thought, and a top 6 clash. But I also reject an international offer from Hungary, so I don't want to take that. But that is the end of this episode, so if you liked it, don't forget to hit the like button, and also subscribe for the next one, and I'll see you then.